Hey guys, this is Matti and I'm here to talk about week 9 of my progress so far. Week 9 has been a pretty bad one again. Started off Monday and Tuesday, still being sick, so I decided to study more than play. And then on Wednesday, when I felt a lot better, I started playing again, and I hit stop loss in like 1 hour in 500 something hands, which was which is pretty terrible, but mostly my own fault, I think. Stuck around with top pair, top kicker type of hands in 3-bet pots where it was pretty obvious that they had an overpair, and then I stuck around with an overpair, but not a big one in those type of pots as well, which was uh, pretty bad. Like, I'm okay with calling like one bet on the flop, but if they bomb it again big on the turn, and then if, for instance, I have ace jack and flop comes jack XX, and people keep bombing it in a 3-bet pot, pretty sure I'm beat there. But I stuck around too long. That was pretty dumb. I made a mistake on a 4 straight board as well, which was really unforgivable. Anyway, so after that day, came Thursday. Thursday was a nice grind. I think I put in like 10 hours of playing on Thursday. But then Friday, I had already planned to meet up with friends for the weekend. I came close to canceling it, but after grinding for a long time and then being sick for over a week, I hadn't left the house in quite a while, so I needed to get some human interaction, so I decided to go on with it anyway, so I didn't get any playing in this weekend either, which was pretty sad, but well, anyway, I don't have anything else planned in the near future, so it should be better starting now. Anyway, let's get into the graph. Yeah, which is pretty pathetic. Anyway, I think I started somewhere over here and hit stop loss, or like here and hit stop loss here. Um, it was like 500 hands, so it should be somewhere around here. I don't know. Anyway, that was it was really crazy. But the day after, I put in a nice. I think the day after starts like the last day. Thursday starts somewhere over here and ends over here. Put in a very nice grind on Thursday. Was playing really well, a lot better than the day before as well. Um, yeah, but not much to see here, I guess. 9k hands in a week, it's pathetic. Alright, let's go to the hands because I have a few prepared. Alright. Right, first hand we got King 7 of clubs in the big blind. We have a raise and a call, so 3 waves. I'm like, okay, let's see a flop here with this hand. Can flop pretty nicely. And we do flop pretty nicely. We hit top pair and a flush draw. So we check to the pre-flop raiser. He makes a continuation bet. 3 ways with a guy, with a 9-7 guy here. Calling behind. Don't think raising accomplishes a lot here. Don't know if I have any fold equity on this connected board here. So I decided to call because yeah, we have top pair and flush draw. It's a really good hand. Turn comes a 3. Check again. Guy bets $1. Don't think I have the best hand right now because we have some guy who bets and calls. So I decide to call again and see a river card. We practically hit the nuts here, so that's pretty nice. Now I'm wondering, how do I get value out of this when I'm check calling all the time? Like, it's pretty obvious, like some one of us has a flush draw, I think. But yeah, I just check to the razor again and he checks and he gets checked down, which is pretty sad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we can get more value out of this on the river. It's like donking the river here, a good idea. I, it's really obvious if you donk on this river. It's like screaming flush or, well, straight maybe, but it screams like good hand to me. So I didn't do it. I was hoping for anyone else to still bet, but they didn't. So maybe it's a good idea. Maybe if I donk the river, I still get called by two pair or something, or by an ace. Something to think about. I'm not sure about this one. Anyway, they turn up with two pair, so we were behind, and this guy had ace jack. Yeah, it's a shame nobody bet here, but it's pretty understandable. People really get scared of the flush in these limits. Right, that's not for now yet. Alright, so next hand, ace king in the big blind. We have a razor in the cutoff, collar on the button. I decide to 3-bet here because it's a beautiful spot, two people in the pot. I have ace king in the big blind. Now we got two callers. That's okay. Let's see a flop. Now it flopped nut flush draw, which is pretty good. So I make a continuation bet here, and this guy just shoves on the flop. So, wondering what he has here, like maybe a pair of kings with the king of clubs, or queens with the queen of clubs, or pocket tens, like maybe 8-7 of clubs or something. That would be pretty annoying if he has that, but I don't think I can fold here. We get 2.05 to 1. We have 33%. We need to have 33% equity. I think we have that like in 90% of the cases here. So I decided to call. We didn't hit, which is a shame. But yeah, it happens. We're going all in with a draw here. Don't always hit draws, and he turns up with pocket queens with the queen of clubs. So I have this is the one. So if we look at the equity on the flop here, we have 49.49%, which means that it was a profitable call since we only needed to have 33% equity to make it profitable. So if you play around with this a bit, let's say king clubs, king spades or something, we still have 43.9% equity, still making the call. If he has, say, 10-10, then we go down to 28. So this means we are making a bad call here. Yeah, I've been playing around with ranges here as well, but I think this was a profitable call to make there with the nut flush draw. Especially if he just shoves queens there with the queen of clubs. Probably would shove jacks with the jack of clubs or something as well. So I think it was a good call. Right, on to the next hand. We got 6-7 of diamonds in the small blind here. We 3-bet fold this hand here. So the button goes ahead and calls. We flop a monster pretty much. We have a flush draw and an open-end straight draw. So this is an easy continuation bit. And the villain raises here on the flop. Like, what the hell is he raising here? Like 9s, 8s, maybe. Well, he would be raising 9s and 8s. But with this type of hand, I don't see any other play than just, well, he has $3 behind. There's already $3.43 in the pot total. So he only has like a pot size bit behind, so I just decide to shove here as well. I don't think this is a mistake. We have so many outs. Even against sets we have a lot of outs, so I think this is an easy shove. And especially when he does this, when he raises my flop c-bet and then folds to an all-in, I wouldn't even mind the call. We have pretty good equity here. But if he does this, like I made a note, I made a note on him that he raised folded flop c-bets in a 3-bet pot. Something to remember. Maybe not c-bet as light against his fill in 3-bet pots. Yeah, it's just it's strange to me that he raised folds here. But well, it's good for me, it's free money. Right, so I have I think this one, yeah, like put this one on here as well. If he has like, let's say, if he has 9-9, we have 38%, so even then I think it's still a profitable shove, because he doesn't always have 9-9, but like we have so much equity even against top set here, so I don't think there's any other play than going all in. And if I have like random jack-jack or something, yeah, we have more equity than any pair here, like even more than ace-ace, I think. Yeah, we have even more against ace-ace, because ace-ace can't make a straight with these cards, runner-runner. So yeah, that was, I think shoving there was definitely the best play. Right, so next hand, we have eights in middle position. Oh, we raise. Kind of forgot what happened in this hand, but right, so we got two callers, button and small blind. Oh yeah, I remember now. This one is, I think this one is me being a bit retarded. I have difficulties with these types of boards sometimes. I make a continuation bit because we have an overpair here. We get one caller. Now it's a double paired board. I bet again. A bit too big as well, because like what do I expect to call me here that's worse than my hand? Like ace king or something? Never gonna call. Well, maybe if they're retarded, and he's pretty retarded it seems, over 14 hands, but still, I think most people fold ace king here. Like I'm still getting value from flush draws, but who would call a flush draw on a double paired board? It's pretty dumb as well, I think. So the only hands I'm getting value from here are like sixes and sevens, which is a lot less than the hands I'm value timing myself against. So I don't even think this turn bet is good here. Like maybe like half pot and then just give up when they still continue. But the size of this is too big already. He calls. And there's a full house on the board. And I bet again, which is absolutely terrible, I think. I think this bet was absolutely terrible. There's nothing worse here that's gonna call me ever. Like maybe sixes or sevens, but that's a long shot, and he calls and he shows up with 5, so yeah, that was, I think I misplayed that hand. I think I have some issues on double paired boards as well, like continuing too hard with medium pairs. Yeah, I think I should have just bet less on the turn, check fold the river. I think that's the best play here. Right, so let's see what else do we have here. Right, this is the last hand for now. Got ace jack of diamonds under the gun. So we raised, get 2 callers, Um, Flop comes ace 9-9, so we have top pair with a reasonably good kicker. Of course I'm making a c-bet here. This crazy guy calls. Now, he is crazy with the amount of hands he plays pre-flop, but his fold to c-bet is as well, is like 70% as well. So he does fold most of his trash. So right here I have a full house, 9s over aces. So I bet again. At the moment he calls here, I don't think he has kings, queens, jacks, 10s or something. I don't think he has those hands in his range anymore, because it's pretty obvious that I have an ace here and not a 9. Well, maybe a 9 could be, but it's pretty obvious I have at least something here. So right now he checks again, and here I have a decision, but I don't think I'm gonna bet, because if I bet I'm only gonna get called by aces and split, or I'm gonna get called by a 9 and lose. So if I'm betting for a split, I'm just giving the poker side more money, which is pretty dumb. So I decide to check behind here. And he turns up with king 9, so it was pretty nice that I didn't bet the river anymore, even though we have a full house. But yeah, like I said, with 3 9s here, we're never gonna get called by worse. We're only gonna get called by aces or a 9, which would make it a pretty terrible value bet there. So I didn't, which was pretty nice as well. Right, so alright, that was it for the hands for today. As I said, I don't have anything else planned for the next few weeks, I think, so I should be able to get my my mind on the grind again, and get going strong, because these last 2-3 weeks were pretty sad. Anyways, I hope you guys have any input on the hands I reviewed today. If you do, please don't forget to post anything on the forums. That would be really nice, because I still need to learn a lot. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys again next week. Peace.